South Africa's political landscape has been shaken to its core after Helen Zille, a leading figure in the Democratic Alliance, dropped what many are calling a smoking gun in the form of a leaked dossier allegedly linking top ANC officials, and possibly President Cyril Ramaphosa himself, to secretive, unethical dealings. Presented during a fiery press conference just outside Parliament, the dossier, compiled from internal memos, financial records, encrypted email threads, and meeting transcripts, outlines what Zille described as a deliberate, coordinated network of influence, corruption, and misuse of public office at the highest levels of government. This is no longer just about bad governance. This is about betrayal, a betrayal of the people, the Constitution, and the trust placed in those who took an oath to serve. What we have uncovered is not hearsay. It is hard evidence. The contents of the dossier are explosive. Among the revelations are claims of unauthorized financial transactions routed through shell companies linked to ANC insiders, preferential state tenders awarded to companies tied to foreign donors and political allies, direct communications between unnamed presidential advisors and private security contractors outlining surveillance of rival political figures, a confidential strategy document allegedly authored by high-level ANC strategists, proposing how to manage public perception around controversial procurement decisions. Zille's team insists the documents were provided by an anonymous whistleblower from within the civil service, frustrated by ongoing cover-ups and political shielding of powerful individuals. Before releasing the documents to the public, Zille said they had been reviewed by independent legal and forensic experts, who concluded that the material was credible and deeply concerning. The response within ANC ranks was immediate and visibly shaken. Sources close to Luthuli House report a flurry of emergency meetings behind closed doors. Some senior ANC figures initially dismissed the dossier as political fiction, but others have begun to break ranks, calling for internal accountability and a formal investigation into the claims. Even more telling was the measured but defensive response from the presidency, which issued the following statement: "The documents in question have not been verified by any legitimate judicial process. The office of the president remains committed to constitutional integrity and will cooperate fully should any formal inquiry be launched." While President Ramaphosa himself has remained silent, political analysts believe this could mark the most serious threat to his presidency since the Failure scandal, especially if further corroboration of the dossier's claims surfaces. Across the country, media outlets, legal experts, and civil society leaders have responded with urgency. Advocacy groups such as Corruption Watch and OUTA have already begun pushing for an independent judicial commission, while prominent constitutional lawyers have warned that if the allegations hold weight, they may trigger criminal investigations and even impeachment proceedings. In the streets and online, public sentiment is rapidly shifting. Hashtags like #ZilleDossier, #ANC Exposed, and #SmokingGun are trending across platforms, with South Africans expressing everything from outrage to vindication. For many, the revelations echo previous eras of state capture, sparking fears that history may be repeating itself under a new guise. This is only the beginning. We will not stop until every page is read, every lie is exposed, and every guilty party is held accountable. South Africa has waited long enough for justice. Now is the time to act. As the country braces for what could become a defining chapter in its democratic journey, the questions grow louder. Will the truth finally break through the political armor of the ruling elite? Or will it be buried like so many scandals before it? One thing is certain: the smoke from this gun is impossible to ignore.